Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your mid to late January reading. Thanks for joining me. 2021, January 2021. For my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, more likely to be, I have to be honest, Sun or Moon energy for this particular set of readings here that I'm doing mid-month. More about what you're dealing with here, Sagittarius, rather than what the other person is up to. But of course, there will be elements of touching on what is affecting you. Of course, you're not living in a bubble. Well, we kind of are, but not really. There is still that energy of interconnectedness between us, even though we have been struggling lately with not being able to feel that connection on a very physical kind of level, most of us there. So Sagittarius, let's see. Message for my Sagittarius, please. We have the Sacred Play energy, Polychrome Jasper. Okay, I'm going to put down the oracles first, and then we shall talk about them. I want to get one from the Lantern Oracle. This is a new oracle that I'm dealing with here, Sagittarius. So let's see. Message for Sagittarius, please, for mid to late January 2021. We have moving forward. Very nice energy. I like that. There's almost a, jasper is a very earthy stone. We have this card which feels very earthy to me as well. A grounding kind of energy that I'm getting around you here, Sagittarius. And let's also get one from this deck, the Cosmic Reading cards. Message for Sagittarius for mid to late January. What does Sagittarius need to hear? Compassion. And let's get one more message for Sagittarius, please, for mid to late January. Oh, I'll take both of them. Pleasure. Oh, I like that a lot. And grace. So let's talk about these cards, Sagittarius. Yeah, grounding. I'm getting a message here from Spirit, Sagittarius. We all know Sagittarians are the traveler of the zodiac. Expansion, growth, usually through movement, physical movement. Now, in everyone's case, we can't do that at the moment. For you, Sagittarius, it's a different mindset, adopting a different mindset of how you can still get that same pleasure and joy that you normally do from actual movement, travel, from this place of stillness. It's a challenge, but I feel that it's one that you can certainly overcome. I've got this energy of sacred play around you. Polychrome Jasper is the gemstone associated with this. That's why I feel this earthiness. It's a feeling here of needing to reignite a sense of play and joy in your life, doing things that bring you happiness. I do feel 2020 has taken its toll, as it has on everyone. For you, Sagittarius, you may have lost that sense of joy. You may have felt disconnected from what normally brings you joy. But that energy of play is still within you, regardless of the challenges that you've had to meet and overcome and are still doing. It's a journey, you're still doing that. So there's a feeling here of having compassion for yourself, forgiving yourself, and thereby seeing the world in a different light, your current world, meaning your immediate environment, because I don't feel that you can get out and actually fully experience life as you normally would. So seeing that bubble that you're in at the moment in a different light, giving yourself some compassion because you're having to deal with changed circumstances and something that feels very restrictive. It feels like you can't find your joy. But it's there, it's still deep within you. You know, that old thing, wherever you go, there you are. So you don't need to travel far. You don't need to go long distances here. Moving forward, well, I do feel that you're stepping away from past toxic relationships. I do feel that you're leaving behind a lot of stuff in 2020. Relationships, situations, even things, you know, giving away a lot of things, decluttering. In order to go forward with less, there's an energy here of less is more for 2021. Less is more. That's an important energy for you throughout the year. I also feel this energy around you of pleasure garden. And that's where you are currently, finding pleasure where you are, making your situation as pleasurable as you possibly can by doing what brings you joy in the home. Now, that could be bringing in fresh flowers from the supermarket, or in the winter time, of course, here in the Northern Hemisphere, we can't just go out and pick flowers, so we have to actually purchase them. But if you can't do that, even just moving things around in your home, beautifying your space. I do get this energy though. Some of you are spending a lot of time alone, but not completely. I feel like there is someone around you. I'm sensing there is someone who you're enjoying some playtime with. It's nothing too serious for a lot of you. For my single Sagittarians, you do have someone around you, but it's nothing too serious, but it is very pleasurable. It's a lover, I feel. And they're finding joy in experiencing life in a different way through you. I get a healing energy. So by healing yourself, showing compassion to yourself, you're also helping heal someone around you, but not in an overt kind of way. You're not intending to do it. It's really just by you being you, this energy of play, joy, fun, showing a different way of living. And I feel that there is someone around you enjoying this like bubble with you. They may not be physically living with you, but they do share your space from time to time. So this energy of stillness within you, you're on the way to your new life in 2021. It's a journey, you're on the way. It feels like ascension. When it comes to ascending, though, it can be a lonely place. But that journey is what you make of it. So if you choose to see yourself as going through a lot of difficulties, a lot of changes in this ascension, if you block yourself off, if you close off to experiences while you're in this bubble, then life will feel quite desolate. It will be harder. But you can go in this journey, you can move in this direction at the same pace, like you'll get to the end at the same time, if you allow yourself time to play on the way. So it doesn't have to be as hard, this journey. It's all about whether or not how you perceive it, and whether or not you let something in. May not be like your forever person or anything like that, but it's just an experience, having fun with it, bringing some joy, some playtime, because goodness, Sagittarius, you deserve it. So let's see where this goes. I'm going to put these just to one side for the moment, and we'll bring those in as we talk about the reading. I'll be using the vice versa tarot here. I don't read these in reversals. They are double-sided, so they're already kind of reversed, if you will, Sagittarius. So let's do some more shuffles. I've already meditated on your cards before I came online here. So let's take a look for Sagittarius mid to late January. I want to start with past energy. Past energy for Sagittarius, please. Current energy for Sagittarius. What is Sagittarius currently dealing with. Current, grab that one. Future energy for Sagittarius, please, spirit guides. Advice. Okay, I'll take that one. What's happening in your environment, your environmental factors? We'll take those. Hopes and fears. Let's take a look at your hopes and fears. What's hidden or unexpected? Okay, and the potential outcome. Whoa, all right. And the overall energy. Okay. Yeah. Sagittarius, you feel this spiritual journey is hard. You feel lonely. I get a sense here of, okay, I'm doing all of this work on myself. I'm trying to make myself a better person. I'm looking at my past. I'm seeing the things that I don't like. I'm trying to work through choices that you've made in the past. You've looked at the part that you've played. You've looked at the part that other people have played. You're trying to make peace with all of that. And I get, when it comes to your mind, I get it as giving yourself space. You don't have to be thinking about your spiritual journey all of the time. A vacation for the mind. Okay? Feel it instead of think about it, Spirit Guide is saying. Feel the journey. You'll learn more on the spiritual path by feeling and experiencing right now than you will from perhaps reading books, studying, that kind of thing. Yeah, freeing your mind up to experience new things, not seeing yourself as someone who is restricted. Okay. Now, in the past, I do have this Page of Swords energy. He's come out in the reverse. You can always tell when these are reversed because the person has their back turned. So this Page of Swords, gosh, I feel like there's been some harsh energy around you or harsh energy directed at you. There may have been some negative talk, some gossip, people that were perceiving you incorrectly. It's almost like I get this sense here of being judged for being on a different level. I mean, it seems harsh, and I feel it is harsh. Harsh judgment, a perception from either someone or maybe a group of people who have believed you to be too high. I don't mean that in a drug way. I mean too ascended, too above them. This feels like I don't want to say lowering yourself, because that's not the energy that I'm trying to. It's almost like okay, freeing your thoughts from being restricted by what you perceive others to as thinking about you. Okay. So trying not to think or worry about what other people are thinking about you. Really, the energy there is not one that you have control over. All you have control over here, Sagittarius, is knowing that what you do from here on out is for the highest good of yourself and for others. You know, you don't have to apologize for that. You don't have to think too much about it. I feel it's again about experiencing life in the way that you're seeing it, like with fresh eyes, with through that spiritual lens, if you will, that other people don't have. Now, if you're watching tarot, you're on the journey. But I feel that these are people who aren't there with you. They may look at you and say, you read tarot, or you watch tarot, or what are you doing? You know, they don't understand. I get a closed mind, fear almost, someone who fears someone who's more spiritual, fears what they don't know, you know, fearing someone who is different. Present energy, I've got you here as the Knight of Wands, and that's your card, Sagittarius. So, you know, doing your own thing, you know, passionate about your quest. And you don't have to make apologies for that. You're a passionate person, very sexually open, and I get you as someone who is not afraid to express your passions and desires towards people, things that you I get it as places as well. You do, of course, want to travel. I get that. You want to move. I had that card of movement. They're moving forward. But moving forward for you right now is more about spiritual journey. The first step being taken within that place of stillness, you know. The restriction will be, Spirit Guide is giving me a message, the restrictions around you right now, the physical restrictions, travel restrictions, are loosening. They will loosen. They will loosen. So try not to get too focused on that feeling of being stuck, because I feel that you'll be able to move again in the not too distant future. Things will start to open up again for you. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse here as future energy. The wheel, of course, is not stopped. It will turn again. So although things are not that great here in January, this too shall pass. There's a feeling here of building up your skills, building up your resources, thinking about what it is you want to do next, taking this time where you're feeling somewhat restricted, where you can't physically move, to have a think about what you want to do next, why you want to do it, your motivation, your intentions. What is it that you want to achieve? Why do you want to achieve that? Is it for your highest good, or is it something there that maybe should be rethought? So use this time of stillness here to plan the journey. Your advice, we do have I've got the King of Swords. He's in reverse as well. So I've got Page of Swords, King of Swords. I feel that this is another person. Yeah, I feel this is another person. King of Swords energy, Sagittarius. They may be an air sign, a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, but it's more the energy that I'm picking up around them, to be honest with you. If they do have air, I feel it's more in like their moon energy. This person may be a moon air sign. Okay, this person is trapped, not physically. They have freedom of movement, but they're watching on at the chaos around them from a safe distance. Whoever this is, this may be someone that I feel that they're trying to get to you. It's someone who's on your path. They're not around you yet. It is someone that you know. It's not an ex though, thank goodness, right? We don't want exes. This is someone that you haven't had a relationship with, but you know them. You're attracted to them. They're attracted to you. They actually gave you a negative message in the past, or you got some kind of negative judgment from this person. When they were younger, Spirit Guide is saying, this happened a long time ago. When they were less mature, they made a negative judgment against you, which they now realize is wrong. Okay, all right. This is someone who's on your path, Sagittarius, so they're kind of hijacking your reading here, if you will. Okay, this is someone who sees you as someone who can bring them joy. Not that I think that they're expecting you to heal them. At least I hope that they're not. But let's have a look here, guys. What's happening in your environment? Well, we've got the Ten of Swords. This is in the reverse. We also have Justice. It's in the upright, which is good. Yeah, the universe wants to put things right. You've been dealing with an awful lot of, I get people who have hurt you, or betrayed you. I do get some misperceptions. People who have not treated you well because they didn't understand you. They saw you as, well, they might have seen you as someone who was perhaps focused on superficial things. If this is someone who's been looking at you from a distance, like on social media, they may have had a misperception that you were a bit, there was no depth to you. They got that wrong. So this is the universe here attempting to put things right. Yeah, realigning this, well, bringing more pleasure into your life, because I feel like you've had a lot of things that have been very disheartening lately, if not downright disturbing, happened to you over the last few years. You know, you've been in this down cycle for a while, I think, Sagittarius. This person has looked on at you kind of while you're dealing with all of this strife and struggle from a distance. They've never forgotten you. There is a soul bond here with this person. Let's take a look at the hopes and fears. We've got the Seven of Cups and the Nine of Swords. Well, you're thinking, gosh, you know, why is it that everyone else has options and I don't? There's a little bit of victim mentality around this. There's a danger here of believing your options are very limited and that the options that you do have are all kind of crappy, to be honest. I don't feel this is a crappy option coming towards you. I think this person has learned in the time that they've been away from you. They judged you wrongly. I feel that they've looked on at you dealing with a lot of chaos in your life. And I feel there's this energy of needing to wait for the right time to re-enter your life. So although you're thinking that there's nothing coming towards you, or the ones that are, or your options, they feel a little murky, they feel a bit, gosh. It's coloured from your recent experiences, seeing options, new options, coloured through that lens of your past experiences with people, with relationships. Fearing the worst, not another narcissist, not another person who is expecting me to heal them, all of that kind of thing. Now, what's hidden or unexpected is the Chariot. We've got somebody coming here. I feel it's this person who's watching from the sidelines, who misjudged you in the past, maybe even blocked you or said some things that were not quite so nice. Not to your face. I feel it was like behind your back. I feel that they were or have been non-communicative. So if this is someone that you were in contact with a number of years ago, I feel like the communication is lacking between the two of you. I don't feel you're blocked. I just feel that you're not even, to be honest, I feel like you're not even seeing this person as an option at the present time. You don't see them. It's something forgotten about. Maybe you've forgotten about this person. You're not seeing them as an option, but what's hidden is that they're on their way. They are on their way to you, not at the present time. I feel the energy is opening up. The restrictions are lessening. And then once those restrictions are lifted, I feel like this person will be free to come your way. This individual is also trying to triumph in their life. They feel like getting you back here is going to be like the pinnacle of success for them. But they are biding their time at the present time because of circumstances. Now, the potential outcome, I've got the Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like you are going to hear a message, or you have already heard a message from this person, but it wasn't anything major. It may have been just like a happy holidays or a happy birthday or something like that. A very friendly kind of reaching out, but nothing really much to say. It may have been like a couple of sentences, if that. But there's something here, it's a seed that has potential to grow to more. If it gets the opportunity to, Spirit Guide is saying. Yeah, I feel like this is like a friend. It's going to start as a friendship. They may be asking you for, I don't feel it's money, although, gosh, no, I don't feel it's money. I feel it's like advice. Like, what's your secret, Sagittarius? What's your secret? What's your secret? Yeah, they kind of see you living the life that they want to lead. Okay, so they had a negative opinion of you in the past. They don't now. They've seen your depth. Again, from a distance, I think it's something that you may have been posting on social media about something that was, it's not superficial. It feels like something that you're doing that is of importance. It may be in your work or even in your personal life. They may have even seen you struggle through a lot of challenges, and just by you getting through them and thriving and surviving, they want to know your secret to doing that, because I feel like they're going through a struggle. they're also going through this. They've been going through a difficult challenge for them, and they want to know how you've done it. So Sagittarius, although things feel a bit stuck at the moment physically, I do think that there is going to be a relaxing of restrictions. There is something on the horizon for you, and although you're tempted to stay in this place of I get as bleak thoughts, feeling like you don't have options, feeling alone. Just recognize that for you, the journey right now is not about physical movement. It's about movement from this place of stillness. I get it as a spiritual journey, ascension. But that's no reason to keep yourself in a place of lack, really, you have things to be grateful for with this pleasure and grace energy. Feelings of satisfaction, of contentment, life is what you make of it. So relax, have fun, allow the good times to come in. Life is to be enjoyed, not endured. And I feel like there's an energy around you of having to endure a lot of things. So here, it's about remembering that, it's not about having to endure battle after battle after battle. It's about allowing yourself enjoyment in your life, whatever that means to you. Whether it's spending some time outdoors, maybe even an encounter with a lover. There's nothing superior in resisting pleasure or hiding your light. So if you're not taking joy in much of anything here, if you're seeing life as a bit sad, and if you've lost touch with the beauty of life, if it's becoming a little bit too black and white, and you're missing the colour, then it's time to readdress that. Enough of the hurts, enough of the pain. Let's readdress, let's rebalance the scales and start to enjoy life again. So don't postpone your rewards. You've already dealt with a lot. You're on this spiritual path. You're learning every day. So things are not stagnant for you. You are still moving. And while you're refocusing your energy towards regaining your optimism, I do feel that you'll be attracting into you this other person here who's also on this path. So it is quite an energy here of harvest, abundance, fulfillment and joy in the not too distant future. Compassion. I love this card because it's about, I feel it with this grace energy as well. Being grateful, having gratitude for being alive, for the things that you have in your life, for peace. For peace. I feel like you're coming into this place now where you're getting rid of a lot of things that have destroyed your peace in the past. There may have been a toxic relationship, toxic friendships, whatever it was, a belief, a toxic belief, whatever it was. You're letting go of that and finding this place of peace, spiritual peace and harmony, and finding that you like it. You don't need the drama. You don't need constant movement. I just get this energy of enjoyment, comfort, beauty. Yeah. And meanwhile, while you're working on that, there is this other thing coming to you, which I feel is like your reward. It feels destined, But we'll see where this goes in the extended, guys. Again, join me. The link is down below in the descriptions box. I'll be clarifying, doing some Lenormand cards as well to see where this goes and looking at some oracles for guidance. Be about another 30-minute reading. If you'd prefer a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, or you can click on my Etsy shop link in the box below and purchase directly there. And feel free to check out as a guest there if you don't want to join up Etsy. Wishing you the best with this, Sagittarius. You know, it looks pretty good. 2021 is the year I get a reward. I get a reward coming into you. So try not to stay too long in this energy of, gosh, you know, I feel so restricted. My options are looking kind of crappy at the moment. No, there is something coming to you. The universe wants to realign, rebalance your life here, because I do think that you've been dealing with a little bit too much on the adversity scale. Wishing you the best with this, Sagittarius. Thanks again for watching. Please do take care and bye for now. Please like, share and subscribe as well, guys. Appreciate it.